Hello, everybody. Good evening. If you're joining me live, please post something in the comments. Say that you're live with me. If you're watching this on the replay, then please hashtag replay. So, my name is Tamell Green. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tamell Green, and I am the digital midwife. I help busy mompreneurs to birth their businesses digitally through social media marketing, web design, and other creative PR content. And I am a mother and wife, and I have two young moles who have their own business. So that's what I do day to day. So it's for tonight's live. Let me just give you this disclaimer. So I don't normally go live. I normally teach people how to go live. So, of course, my pal and buddy, mentor, prayer partner, all the above, Rashonda Pratt, and a couple other of my business besties, Tamika Sims, Gwen Richardson, and Erica Vincent, have been nudging me to go live, and my hairstylist, Jessica Reese. So I'm going to try to do these more often. So if I'm not acknowledging you, please do not take that to heart. I just can't do two things at once, right? So right now I can't see who all's joining, so I'm just going to go ahead with what I'm going to talk about. So tonight I went to a networking event, and I had a good time. And so just getting ready for the event, there's always things that you have to do as a business owner, right? And so I just wanted to talk about those things because sometimes, people are not ready for networking events. They think they are, but they're not. So I'm just going to give you 4 ways of how you can maximize a networking event. And so one of the things, of course, everybody knows you should have a business card, right? But you don't always have to just have just a generic business card. You can have a business card that shows people, tells them your information on how to follow you on social media. Or if there's a specific special you're running at that particular time, you can have a business card that kind of, a business card style flyer that you could have, as opposed to just having a generic business card. So that's the first way to maximize it. Of course, the business card. So the second way you can maximize your networking event is to have a digital business card. So you might say, well, what is a digital business card? So a digital business card is just that, it's digital. If someone is doing a business card for you, or if you've done your own business card, then there is a JPEG file that you should have. And if you have that JPEG file, you should download that file onto your cell phone and have it where you're able to get to it. So don't just have it inside of all of your photos. Have it either inside of a folder on your phone or some type of way that is easily accessible to you during your networking event. So one of the things you can do with that, because it's digital, maybe you haven't had a chance to go get any new business cards, or you just want to have a digital business card. So one of the things you can do with that is if you meet someone there and you want to connect with them right then and there, you can utilize their social media to send them the business card, the digital business card. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram all have instant messaging or messaging systems where you can send a file. So you could do that, and you would just send your JPEG file of your business card. So then, not only did you give them the information, but now guess what? You have a reason to follow up with them because now you've given them the business card. And if you're like me, I'm not really good with names. I'm very good with faces. And so I like to connect with people first on social media once we connect in person. And so the third thing is to just have the people who were at the event to pull out their smartphones right then and there. I was at a networking event tonight, and one of the presenters asked us to just pull out our phones, and we followed her on social media. She gave us all of her platforms that she has, and we could choose which one we could follow her on, or even if you're the person doing that, you could just say, I want you to follow me on Facebook, and not give them the other platforms, right? You can always choose how you funnel people into your network. So that's the third way. And then the fourth way is back to the third way. If you ask people to follow you on social media and say they offer a friend request, I wouldn't confirm them at that point. I would just confirm them later once you can, once you're home and can kind of get their information down, so that way you can remember how you met that person. Okay, I like getting business cards and meeting people, but I also like to remember how I met that person, because sometimes if you don't do that, you just forget. Like I said, I am a person that I need to, I need faces, not just names, right? And so the last way is if you have a pinned post, either on your Twitter account, your LinkedIn company page, or on your Facebook business page. If you funnel people to those pages, there's a feature that's called a pinned post. And a lot of people don't utilize that feature at all on your business pages, but it's an awesome tool to use. So if you're at a networking event and you have an upcoming challenge that you want to do with your business, or you have a service that you're getting ready to provide and you want to, funnel people into that, it's a good way to have a pinned post that would have that information available. Or your pinned post could actually just talk about whatever it is that you have coming up. Or I could give more information about who you are. Sometimes in networking events, they're kind of you're speeding around the room, so you don't have a chance to kind of, really interact with people the way you want to, and to get, all into everything. So this is a good way to kind of give them some more, even if it's something for them to subscribe to your email list or anything like that. So I just wanted to get on tonight and tell you those 4 ways of how you can maximize when you go into networking events. Networking events are awesome to be a part of, but just make sure you have a reason for why you're going. It's not just to go and meet people. It's not just a time to just go socialize, right? Well, I'm not going to say it's not, but when I go, I like to maximize my time and make sure it's working for me, not against me. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. And if you have any questions about the pinned post, if you don't know how to do that, please inbox me or comment down below so I can give you a tutorial. Thank you for joining. Have a good night.